Here we are with part 8. Now what I'm going to try to do is make this the last part of the series, and maybe I'll do future videos of just, my thoughts and what things that I want to elaborate on you guys. But as far as this series, I'm going to try to make this a close in this video. So I left you guys off with my thoughts on actually competing in a bodybuilding show, in physique or whatnot. It would be bodybuilding, but not anytime soon. I have way too many things going on with school and work. My priority right now is school. I really want to knock that out. So that's that. Maybe do a powerlifting meet sometime in the future. I think that would be awesome and fun. A lot of my friends that do it tell me that they have a lot of fun, and then the atmosphere, people are just rooting you on. It's no negativity. So that's something I do plan on doing sometime in the future. Not any set dates, but yeah, just look forward to that sometime in the future. But another thing I wanted to talk about is my schooling and my work. So work, I do work. A lot of you guys ask me what I do. Well, what I've been doing is I am a distributor for building material. And it is awesome that they work with me with my school because like I said, my priority is school. I really want to be able to finish school. And what I do go to school for is exercise physiology. Now, at this time, I've been at the community college, which is Broward College, BC, for about 2 years now. I think it's over 2 years now. And what I'm majoring in is exercise physiology, if I didn't just say that. I'm doing my core classes at the college, Broward College, and I think my last semester will be the fall semester. So I did talk to my guidance counselor about what classes I have left. For some reason though, they keep popping up new classes that I have to do. Kind of sucks. But anyways, the plan is to go to FAU, Florida Atlantic University. That's in Boca Raton. It's only 15 minutes from my house, so that would be the more eligible school for me. There's FIU, but FIU has nutrition there, which I originally wanted to do because I would like to be like a dietitian, just ideas. But exercise physiology is more, it's as long as it's fitness related, that's what I want to do. Is there an exact thing I want to do with my degree? Not at this time. I just know that's my area of interest, so that's the direction I'm going towards to. So hopefully, as the years go by, I figure out exactly what I want to do, but there's no set goal, just to get my diploma. So that being said, that's my school and my work. Another thing is I never elaborated on just because I guess I was embarrassed. I was embarrassed, but something that YouTube has helped me do is be more comfortable with myself. Yes, it's helped me to not really care what other people think and just do what you got to do, or me do what I got to do. I share my life with you guys, and it's something that I have been really enjoying, and I love the positive feedback I get from you guys. It does mean more than you guys know. It has helped me be able to communicate with you guys and just life in general by far a lot. So one thing that, like I said, I was kind of embarrassed to talk about in my previous videos or until now is I did mention to you guys when I came to Florida, I had family. Now, my family is my grandparents. So, like I said, I came out here for my ex-girlfriend. I came out here to be with my ex-girlfriend, and I did mention that she moved to Orlando. I moved out to Fort Lauderdale, Coconut Creek, same thing, to eventually, fill out Florida in here, and then eventually, get work and then move out to Orlando, and that didn't work out. So what happened was, my grandfather, I had only been here for a couple months. My grandfather passed. He passed from complications with his kidneys. They were no longer functionable, and he was diabetic and bedridden. So there was a lot of things going on with him, and he did pass. And my grandmother, she was here out alone. Now, it was never my intention to stay out here in Coconut Creek. Now, after my grandfather passed, there was a lot of thought into what I wanted to do. There was no way, there was no way in hell that I could ever leave my grandmother out here by herself. So I took the responsibility of caring for her. Now, this is something, that I love my grandmother to death. You know, she supports me in everything I do. I love her tremendously, and I don't know how I could thank her for all the things that she's done for me out here. Now, don't get me wrong, me and my grandmother have our ups and downs. You know, she's 84 years old. I'm 27 years old, and she lives in her own era. You know what I mean? She's still, you know, old in age. Like, she doesn't like using the AC. You know, I have my fan blasting on all night. And there's just little things like that. You know, when I take her grocery shopping, I mean, this isn't like a quick grocery haul. I mean, I'm at Walmart or, you know, Publix or wherever we may go for a good 3 hours to pick up, like, you know, a couple bags full of groceries. So it takes a different kind of patience to be able to handle that. And me and my grandmother have both adapted to, you know, the lifestyles. She understands, you know, the way I eat, you know, how I have to, you know, work out and, you know, school and work, how I have to balance all that. And she's actually adapted that. She wasn't comfortable with all the things I had to do, you know, to move on with life at first, but she's adapted real well. Yeah, so I live with my grandmother, and I'm not embarrassed about that. I used to be. I'm 27 years old, but I'm not where I used to be. You know what I mean? I'm not, you know, a drug addict anymore. You know, I'm not messing around. I'm doing what I need to do to progress in life. And I know, you know, I'm not going to be with my grandmother forever, you know, and this is a chance for me to, you know, spend some good time, you know, with my grandmother. Because before I came out here, the last time I saw my grandmother was maybe, I don't know, I think I was like 8 or probably even younger than that. So it's been quite an experience so far. And I'm just taking everything as it comes, one day at a time. You know, there's a lot of things I want to do. And I just feel like if I keep doing what I'm doing today, you know, eventually all these things will pay off in the future. And I'll be able to remember all these memories and be able to, you know, be thankful for, you know, what I've gone through and, you know, what I did to get to where I am. So I think that's like, I think you guys know me from top to bottom. You know, I'm out here in Florida, you know about my history. You know, I haven't gone to every little single detail, and I can't go into every single little detail because these videos would be forever. But, you know, I do plan on doing like series like this, maybe tell you about my thoughts and feelings about certain things. I've thought about doing videos on, you know, people always ask me, how do you eat how you eat and maintain, you know, a minimal body fat? Maybe I'll do videos on that. I got a lot of ideas, so stay tuned for videos like that. If you're not following me on Instagram, go ahead and follow me if you'd like. I might do a Q&A, and I'll post that on Instagram if I end up doing that. Still off and on about that, but I don't know if you guys have any questions about, you know, about anything anymore. I've told you everything. But yeah, I think that's it, you guys. I'm looking at my phone to see if I have any notes. And I think that's it, yeah. So, I mean, thank you guys, you know, for the positivity. It means more than you guys know. I appreciate all the positive feedback, everything. You guys have no idea. So, yeah, I think that's going to wrap up this video. Thank you guys. You know, I do appreciate it again. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.